Start recording yet, did we? I hope not.
It's there forever now.
That's really
bad. 3, 2, 1, action. Starting now.
The guy from 3 Doors Down died a month ago. And we all totally knew it. And it's a shame.
Anyway, Rhys, thank you for being here, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, buddy. Anytime. We
appreciate
it.
Pleasure to have you out here.
Coming out to Sackville. It's a big ask. I know.
I like the vibe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like being in a shed? Just 4 dudes in a shed? I like this energy.
It's very clubhousey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We don't have a No Girls Allowed sign, but it feels like it might have a No Girls Allowed sign today.
I feel like we've skipped school.
Yeah.
We're hiding in the shed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's good. We'll make the most of it.
Yeah. It's a rainy afternoon. We didn't want to be there anyway.
Exactly.
Gym class is going to be inside. We're going to play some horseshit tag or something.
Absolutely.
Or PE, I guess, as you would call it. You've been here long enough. Like you probably use all Canadian words now, do you?
Do you know what? I jump between because like I feel like all my kids play soccer, but I feel so wrong every time it comes out my mouth. It's like it cuts my lip as I say.
Yeah.
But so whenever I'm on the phone to like people back in the UK or Wales, I'm like, oh yeah, they play football. They love football every Saturday football. And then to my kids, I'm going, come on, get in the van. We're going to soccer.
Okay.
And so that's a tough one. One of the ones that has nearly got me cancelled on a weekly basis is the British word for cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
I've had to really concentrate hard on not using that word.
It's not. Nobody even understands when you explain it here, I don't think.
No, I know. It'll be too late.
Yeah.
It's just, oh my God. And then the other one is I love using wanker because I think a lot of people don't realize how bad it is.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's one of those, it's like saying plonker or a silly like British word. But then if you call someone a wanker, and they don't quite absorb like how offensive it is. And so it's quite a fun one. You silly wanker.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
I would have also thought it was an adorable thing to get called. I would have never imagined that being horrible.
Do you know what wanking is over there?
Is it masturbating?
Yeah.
Yeah, but somebody telling me like, "Oh, you look like you masturbate," I'd be like, "Yeah."
Guilty as charged.
Do you ever like mix soccer and football up like with the kids, and they look at you weird, and you feel like you're living a double life?
Yeah, like they'll be like, but I'm not going to pick the ball up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but like football, and they're like,
exactly.
Did you just say football? But no.
Well, my son did football, as in like American egg-shaped ball football.
Yeah.
Except it was Canadian American egg-shaped ball
Yeah.
football, the Canadian version. And I remember like talking to people and going, "Oh, he's got football practice," and them assuming I meant soccer football.
Right.
So there's like multiple layers of confusion going on.
It's very confusing.
Put them in baseball.
Exactly.
Stop playing.
Exactly.
You're done with soccer, kids. This is too much stress on me and my friends. So we're just going to go with that one there. I'll tell you the one that killed me when I was in England is trying to say the word. Like I could get most words, but I could not let myself say quid.
Quid.
I couldn't.
It's like I can't. I feel very. I don't know. I feel like an imposter for say bucks.
I bet.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And it's very similar kind of. It means money. Like
Yeah, but it just feels so fucking the other way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How much is that? £5?
Yeah, I know. But it sounds so natural coming out of them. But every time I said it, I hated myself. I'd just be so mad at myself.
Yeah, I would not sound normal.
Can I borrow a quid?
I would not be able to say it like with a normal voice. I'd be like, I will take 20 quid, please. Every time. I do like saying it though. Now that I did it.
Yeah, I feel like this might be something new to the repertoire.
How much is a quid worth?
It's like $1.75.
It's $1 there. It's £1.
Yeah.
So I could just throw it into my vernacular?
100%. Nobody here is going to get it. They're going to think you're talking about Quidditch. But
I'm throwing it in. Just checking it out.
It's hard to tell.
I made
Calling it Quidditch has confused so many people
tonight.
But I mean, pound is very confusing when you're not used to it either. Because like I remember the first time. I remember Dre actually. I remember Dre telling me he bought 20 pounds of weed. And me being so confused. I'd be like, do you buy a garbage bag full of
Yeah.
weed? That's crazy.
But people always find it like obviously pounded means something else, and I love when I was back in the UK last summer, just sending people back in Canada like the chain of shops Poundland.
Oh yeah.
And like or the Pound Store and all this kind of thing is like endless entertainment. It's so harmless in the UK.
I forgot about Poundland. Yeah, that is a hilarious one to see. Do people do shitty British accents to you at any point?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
but one of the worst British accents ever caught in cinematic history was Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins.
Okay, yeah.
The whole Mish Poppins kind of like weird, and I get like that all the time. But I don't mind because I'll just do like a terrible Canadian voice back.
Can we hear your terrible?
Yeah.
Oh God, no!
Yeah,
I
let's
put
hear
myself
that.
on the spot now.
T-Shane, you have to hit him with some British.
Yeah. We'll have a conversation.
I don't know. Okay, but the one that comes to mind right now is I saw what's his name, Radcliffe, talking with the guy from Traders,
Okay.
and he was on the Kelly Clarkson show, and she was like giving Rob Roush shit for lying to win Traders, and then Daniel Radcliffe was like, "The game is called Traitors, and he's one of the best to ever do it." So that's what I have on the tongue there.
Perfect.
I feel like I'm trying to think of something an average Canadian would say that might.
Say like,
I'd like to order some garlic fingers.
I'd like to order some garlic fingers.
oh, you had it, you had it, so you got the
Right
garlic.
up to garlic.
Yeah,
Garlic.
yeah, you really had the. I'd like to order. You're nailing that. That was classic.
Just try and be undercover.
Oh, it'd be so hard.
It feels like when a smart person is trying to talk to a dumb person.
It really did have that vibe.
Trying to dumb this down for so long. I can't keep it in.
Because
Garlic.
as soon as you got to garlic, I stopped understanding it. I was like, damn it.
I didn't go to college.
It does it's crazy how smart we think it is. Like it wasn't until I got there and you're around everyone. You're like, some of these fuckers are dumb.
I know. It's like I didn't expect how much of a secret weapon would become moving to North America.
Oh yeah.
I got pulled over for speeding by Halifax Airport the other day, and it's like this instant, very polite, very apologetic. Very like, I'm terribly sorry, officer. Was I going too fast? and he just let me off the ticket. I didn't get a ticket. It was great. So,
Buddy, you should keep a bowler hat and a monocle around just for those situations.
exactly.
Terribly sorry, Governor.
I'm unaware of the rules of the road in the colonies.
My auto car traveling at too high a velocity.
How many quid will this ticket be?
RCMP thinks they still protect the Queen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he must be here on duty.
Do I need to call the Queen?
Mummy. God damn. I do have to ask because I don't know many people have moved from England to here. What was the most shocking thing about moving here, culture shock wise, or just something that you were most surprised by?
This is going to sound really stupid, but I didn't live in a nice part of the UK. So when I came here, so I live near Farmer Clems. Do you know Farmer Clems on Hammond Springs Road?
I thought that was going to be a British place that you were talking about.
No.
He's in the town of Farmer Clems.
I was like, how the fuck would we know where Farmer Clems is? Oh, you mean the store? Actually, I do know.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Right.
So I remember driving past there near Halloween, and they were like 200 pumpkins just outside. And I was like, they're going to have to take them in every night. You can't leave pumpkins out. Kids are going to smash them up, and they're going to get nicked. And then what happened is I drove past at night, and I was like, they're still outside. And every time I drove past, I was like just waiting for some little dickheads on e-bikes to go and like smash them up and, make some TikTok videos and wearing them on their heads and stuff. Didn't get touched. Yeah. The biggest shock for me was like Canadians, or maybe it's a Nova Scotian thing, maybe it doesn't happen in like big cities in Ontario and stuff, but was that like people just like are nice about things. they don't like the fact there's flags at crossings and you pick one up and you cross the road and you put it back. They would all get burnt like in the UK.
I'm just going to stop you for a second because you're talking about non-city shit right now. That's not normal Nova Scotia stuff at all. Wow,
But Halifax has
we have
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's like little tennis ball holders, and then they have little flags. So you show up, you grab it, and they're reflective.
I don't use that.
When did we puss out and get flags?
That's been a couple of years ago.
Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm going to write a letter to somebody.
I don't like the flags because I'm like, this is not for me, right? But I still feel like a dick when I don't use it. I feel like the cars are like, hey, use the fucking flag. And I'm like, I'm not using the fuck. It's
using
not
the flag.
for me.
I've been crossing the street for 20 years. You're not picking up a flag.
Literally, my girlfriend works. Her corner of her building is just glass, and there's like a traffic crosswalk with like super heavy traffic during rush hour and stuff. And like oftentimes she'll come home and be like, "Somebody got hit at that crosswalk." I'm like, "Do they have the flag?" No, they never have the flag when they get hit.
I don't like this. This is my red pill moment. I'm sorry. This is my turn.
I've ruined Canada for you.
That's it. I thought we had it all figured out, but now I'm picking up flags to cross. Oh God!
You joining the Manosphere?
I guess I didn't want to, but if that's the only option, there's got to be a third option.
I've only ever seen kids and old people use them, to be honest.
Yeah.
The rest of us are going to take our chances. I'd rather be hit by a car than pick up the flag and cross the street with it. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
Take me to the hospital like a man.
I don't like that flag.
Hey, I'm sorry. I did not mean to completely cut you off there.
Oh, no,
derailed my entire thought process.
No,
But that makes sense. Yeah, because
it's like I don't know what do you call it, like civic duty, civic pride. Like people are like, hey, maybe we shouldn't just burn everything that's in public.
Yeah.
Whereas in the UK, it's like if it's not bolted down or behind a rail or some cages, it's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did remember when the first time I moved into an apartment in London, it was ground floor, and there were bars like a cage on the window. I was like, what? Where is that? And they're like, no, that's everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Fair enough.
That's just gonna happen. And just generally, like, it's just that kind of like, I don't know. I think it's just really nice. people say like my parents, they were obviously sad when we moved here because like we were like moving here and the grandkids were coming here, and they were like uncertain, and then they came to visit, and then they were like, oh, we get it, don't come back. Like, it's really good.
Life is easy. Yeah, that's not everywhere in Canada, but yeah, here it's.
Oh, it's great.
It's very there's not a lot of worries.
No, exactly.
You can not forget to lock stuff sometimes. And
it makes me laugh. Like on our neighborhood Facebook group, people will be like, "Hey, someone stole the Timmy's change from my car. Don't forget to lock your cars." And I'm like, "Don't forget to lock your cars."
I'm on a little Larry Utek Facebook chain.
Oh yeah.
I hear the goss of Larry Utek, and people go off on
I
it.
bet there's some good ones.
Because there's like a group of youngsters that like to go up in the parking lot and spin their tires in Fast and Furious style and take off. And there's a couple Karens out there that are fucking upset about
I
it.
bet.
And then a couple, what do they call a male Karen?
Kevin?
A Kevin?
That's what I heard. But I don't
Kevin?
I don't
And then
know
a couple Kevins in there. Couple Kevins getting there, and they're like, I saw them out there last night spinning their tires. We're going to get them. Don't worry. And they never get them. They're always showing up on the community page to complain about it.
Well, they're never going to. What are they going to get? They can't hold the car back and like, yeah, I got you. It's a car.
They're like, we got the cops, and they're going to get them.
Cops don't give a fuck about that.
Like, well, they don't do it when the cops are around. They have eyes. They're not like, they don't show up, and there's a bunch of cops around and be like, God damn it. It's too bad we have that rule about do it no matter what.
Fast and Furious, man. You got to do it.
Yeah.
There's the residence group where I am, Kingswood, like it's like bottom end of Hammers Plains. There was a whole thing about somebody had chickens, and somebody was like, "There's a covenant that no one should have chickens," and I can hear a cockerel every morning. And so it was like this whole thing, like, who has the cockerel? Who has the chickens? As if it was like this. I'm like, we really don't have problems here.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
Also, it should be pretty easy to hunt down who's got the chicken with the chicken.
I know.
Just be outside in the morning and follow the noise.
Who's got the most eggs?
Jesus
Yeah.
I know you haven't bought a dozen in a long time there, Steve.
Imagine you just yell at somebody in the morning because you found they had a chicken. Shut that fucking thing up. I hate that stupid fucking chicken.
There's another covenant as well, which I think is ridiculous, where there's no washing lines. So when they built it, they were like, oh, it's not very nice to see washing on lines. So you're not supposed to use washing lines. But no one enforces them.
No.
Yeah.
Because the developer has like gone bust and like 5 times over.
Yeah.
As different,
He's nowhere,
different companies.
Yeah,
Exactly.
nowhere near.
They were built in the 90s.
Yeah.
God damn, still trying to enforce it. Of all the things to enforce, you can't hang your clothes out on the line. That's the most
I know.
wholesome looking thing on the planet.
I know, exactly. And it, like, I don't know, saving energy or I don't know. It just makes so much sense.
No,
But
no.
yeah.
Use your dryer.
Yeah, exactly. Use your dryer.
That's something you guys didn't have a lot of over there was dryers. I didn't run into a lot of dryers.
Do you know what? It's because there's no room in the houses. So where
washing machines are in the kitchen, by the way.
yeah, washing machines are always in the kitchen.
Very weird.
And you got to
that
wash
just
it.
makes sense.
Why?
Because that's where like all of the tasks get done.
Yeah, it's kind of like a multi-purpose utility zone.
Yeah, that makes sense. As soon as you said it, I was like, duh, it should be there.
No,
but it's
disagree wholeheartedly.
but then you sat there eating your dinner and it's just a washing machine going.
Yeah.
shouting at each other.
Why wouldn't you want your washer and dryer close to where you're putting your clothes back at?
Is your washer and dryer in your bedroom?
No, but I would like it to be. It'd be a way better spot than the kitchen.
No, I don't like that either. And the bedroom's fucking weird.
You want a
too.
closet off the bedroom where you can put it in. A walk-in closet, you want that in there.
I think you want it not off the bedroom. I don't like it off the bedroom at all. Get it down the hall. Just put it in a different room.
Okay.
You don't need to have it off the
Fine.
bedroom.
Fine.
You're gonna be in your house, right? You stay in your house quite a lot, right, Grace?
I'm usually in my house. Yeah.
We're gonna put it down the hall for you. We're not gonna put it attached to you. We're gonna get you moving around a bit in here. You know.
Really getting talked out of my layout for my fucking house.
I'm just gonna get. You know what? You're not gonna help yourself. I'm gonna help you. We're gonna move the rooms a little bit further apart for you. Get you moving.
How sick would it be to take your dirty clothes off and then you can put them right in the washing machine right there?
Or
Take them right to the dryer, put them on?
and they get the warm, dry clothes out the dryer.
Come on. On a cold winter's day? You fuckers don't know how to live.
No, we're getting you moving
Just
around.
walk around your house naked. Go to the kitchen.
Cold on it.
clothes.
It's cold. Part of this you're not getting. I need warm, toasty clothes. At least give me a second dryer in the room so I can heat up some clothes to put on to go to the washing machine down the hall.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
Hey, I'm good with that. I'll sign off on that.
You guys did? I didn't see this a lot until I went to England, but those towel warmers on the side where it's like coils and you just hang towels over them.
Ooh,
and
that's
they
nice.
Warm up and dry.
Yeah, like a radiator.
Yeah.
That's because most of the houses have radiators.
But I saw ones that were specifically that. I do.
Oh yeah, it's a radiator with like the hooks on and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hang your towel on before you get in the shower.
My wife missed those so much. We've
Oh,
got an
yeah.
electric one on the wall,
Nice.
which costs a fortune, just so she can have a warm towel when she gets out the bath.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'd love to have warm towels.
That's great. You just warm
money.
up. Yeah.
We should have warm towels here right now. We'd be handing them out right now.
Just have hot towels?
They're good at any time.
For sure. We need a towel warmer. I feel
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean. Have a nice little dandy towel warmer right there.
I feel like both financially and space-wise, we really not set up to get a towel warmer in here.
Are we getting this on camera? The next thing we have is going to be me being like, hey, well, let's all welcome the 30 minutes on high towel warmer.
I'm pretty sure we're right at busting the circuits with the amount of electricity we got hooked up here now.
We have to turn it off. It's making too much noise while we're trying to shoot.
Yeah, we got to turn off either the towel warmer or the smoke machine. I don't know which one we're going to turn off. We already fucking have room for a smoke machine for some goddamn reason. You want smoke? We got smoke.
We got smoke.
Do you have a smoke machine?
Yeah.
I love the production value.
Yeah.
It's never been in anything.
No, we use it for the alien abduction scene.
That's true.
We got a smoke machine to film a fake abduction, and then now it's collecting dust.
We did also shoot it at a hornet's nest.
No, we shot it.
Oh,
We
really?
filled this place with smoke and then ran out of it like we hotboxed it so much that the smoke was coming out. That was a cool shot.
Oh yeah, when we were trying to do the weed.
I can't believe y'all are talking shit on the smoke machine while it's in the room. I'm sorry, smoke machine. Don't listen to them. You done
You're
good.
done good.
Nice.
Thank you. Good looking smoke machine.
All right, I do want to ask you this too, because again, we don't have many people here who moved from England. What do you? And you've moved from England to Canada. I've moved from Canada to England, or from
Yeah.
UK. Sorry, I don't mean. To keep
I'll
saying
have to,
England,
I'll have
but
to
yes.
correct you though. I'm from Wales.
I know. I'm sorry. I realized that halfway through. We had that deathly look in your eyes. And he was
No,
looking
no,
right at me
it's-
like, oh no, I know I said the wrong one.
If I don't flag it, I'll get killed next time I go back.
More than
so,
fair.
yeah.
You're from Wales, and which way? I do enjoy Wales. I've had a lot of great times in Wales. It's a
Where?
lovely place.
Where in Wales?
I've gone to Cardiff a bunch.
Cardiff.
And
Yeah,
then-
Cardiff's good.
What's the other town? What's the other city?
Swansea.
Swansea. Yeah. I've gone there a couple
Swansea?
times.
I like
Anyway,
that.
it's comedy
Yeah,
club.
I like the
Swansea.
way that sounds.
Swansea's got it's kind of like Wales's answer to LA. It's a town with like a really nice beach across the front.
Cool.
I've never heard someone say that about Swansea before.
I'm trying to big it up, to be honest.
I've been there, and at no point was I walking around being like, "This feels a lot like LA."
This is their answer to LA? And the answer is, oh my God.
It feels like somebody saw a picture of LA once and tried to recreate it and forgot most of the things about it.
Apparently,
hilarious.
Snoop Dogg just bought a stake in Swansea City Football Club.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the popular thing to do now. Everybody's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
into this
Everyone's
horse
buying
shit.
parts of a Welsh football
Yeah,
club.
ever since Ryan Reynolds or whatever made it popular.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But the beaches are beautiful.
Oh, it's
Goddamn.
good. Yeah.
Beautiful beaches.
But I grew up and from the city, the other side, which is Newport.
Okay. Oh,
Which is-
right.
which
I love your cigarettes.
Just across from
Nice.
just across from Bristol there? Is that right?
Yeah, and that city is like, I don't know, like it's kind of like Gotham City.
I was gonna say it was
Yeah.
more like the UK's answer to Detroit.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
across the border and it's there and it's not
Yeah.
super nice.
And we didn't spend a lot of time in the city centre, but we went back. I went back to Wales for the first time in 7 years, and we hadn't spent much time there. I was born there, and we kind of lived around there. We got family there and friends there, and we were getting picked up by a bus to take us, like a National Express coach, to take us to Heathrow Airport from the city centre. And we were there like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, 4 a.m. in the morning in Newport, please don't let anything happen. I got like my wife and my kids and our suitcases with us. And then the next thing we know, we're like literally this like almost a situation that is kind of boiling into domestic violence
Oh, no.
right on the other side of the street while we're there. So I'm like kind of looking at my watch and like looking at my kids going, "Hi kids, you going on your Nintendos?" Like, I was about to call the police, and then kind of some people's friends turned up and broke it up and everything. But it was just like and I'm just like, oh God, it kind of reminded me so much about what Newport kind of is as a city.
Well, buddy, any city center
Oh yeah,
late at
4
night
a.m.
in England is crazy, and anywhere in the UK is nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's drunker than I've ever seen a human being before.
Yeah.
And it's a zoo. We used to, me and my girlfriend, sometimes we go to, because I'd go to a show at a city somewhere, and then we'd be just there for the night. And so we'd usually just get high and just walk through the city center. It was like being on safari or something. Like we go down to like, if we were in like Newcastle or something.
Yeah.
And there'd be like, there's one street in the city center where it's just all bars. And you go out and it's fucking bedlam. Like it's just insanity. There's just cops everywhere and ambulances and everybody's fighting and pissing. And
Jesus.
I remember 20 years ago there was a trend where it was like you paid 10 quid at the door.
Sounds classic.
$1.
Already. I like the sounds of it.
And it was all you could drink once you went in.
Jesus Christ.
So and yeah, the just the carnage that caused afterwards.
Oh,
I derailed your question. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Because everybody's just drunk so early.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's like 2 a.m., but it's like 8 p.m. Like coming out of a show. Like, oh, my set's over at 8:30, and then you walk out and it's like 4 in the morning. You're like, what the fuck happened? I wanted to ask, do you think it's harder to move from the UK to Canada or harder to move from Canada to the UK?
I think it'd be harder to move to the UK
Yeah.
because like everything's smaller. It's really intense unless you're kind of like hungry for that. Unless you want to kind of go to like that kind of like busy feel. But I feel like everyone's kind of like pressed into each other, like compressed. And one of the things I love coming here was it just like felt like, there's so much space, and you're not all like living on top of each other. So for me, I found it way easier. You'd have to like drag me back or deport me because I did something terrible.
From somebody's perspective, I hear you talking about going there and you talking about coming here, and it sounds like the end product of your story is way better than yours.
Yeah, it went better for him,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Nobody smashes the pumpkins up, and everyone's got space. So-
Yeah.
But I'd say a few things I'd say on the other ways that I thought it would be hard to move from the UK to here because of just how like walkable everything is, and like how
Yeah.
everywhere you lived. Like I remember living in London, we just lived in shitty South London, in the middle of like just in a shit. But like 2 feet away is a grocery store, and 2 feet away the other way is like you never everything's there. I can walk from the subway home, get groceries on the way home. You know what I mean? It's just easy that way.
Yeah, I could like get a bus or a train or drive pretty much anywhere. You kind of had those choices.
Yeah.
You just got to drive everywhere, but it's I don't
Yeah.
know, like I still wouldn't swap it. I
don't think I would either, but I just kind of wanted to hear it from the other way.
Yeah, I think as well, going back, I hadn't been back for 7 years. Last summer we went back, took our kids as well. My oldest was only 6 when we left, so he remembered stuff about it. But they were kind of like, before we went, they were like, "Can we move back to Wales? Can we move back to Wales?" And
all right, you want to go back to Wales?
yeah,
do you?
I'll show you Wales.
Yeah.
So we went back, and they were like, it went from "Can we move back" to "Can we visit again sometime soon?"
That's fair.
And I think like they just didn't understand that houses didn't have basements. They were like, "Where's your basement?" They were like, "There's no basement."
Yeah, they built these before they invented
Exactly. And like there's a lot of stuff they loved, but at the same time, I think they were so happy. It was funny. My oldest, who's 14 now and was 6 when we left. We got back to like Nova Scotia, and he was like, "Can we go and get garlic fingers?"
Oh yeah.
God bless him.
That's amazing.
That's so funny. Because it is like everything is like if you're used to here, everything like all the houses are older, everything's a little bit more worn, everything's a little bit.
Yeah.
You go to a restaurant and it's like, okay, it's a little bit moldy in here, and everything's just a little bit kind of shitty.
I was talking about tipping culture here and customer service in the UK,
Oh,
and it's
man.
quite common. You go to like a coffee shop, and they'd be like, I I was going to close early. It's dead, and now you've walked in,
Yeah.
and I've got to serve you.
Yeah.
And that's kind of customer service in the UK compared to Canada. And I'm like, that's why there's no tipping culture. Because
Yeah.
like you have like I was like, there's most of the time nobody is worth tipping. And so
I remember we went to just one of those tourist shops in London, like just one of the million in the city center, and my girlfriend was trying to buy a shirt, and she just wanted to see the size of it. It was in like a plastic sleeve. She's like, "Can I just take this out and like look at the size?" And they're like, "No." Took it from her and walked away.
fuck off.
Yeah, buy the shirt or leave it. Fuck.
My
Try
God.
it on. No.
It sounds like a place I want to work.
Oh yeah, man, you would love the work in there part. Except again, no tips. So now you're doing it for very little money.
Yeah, but then you ask yourself, is it worth it? Just to be able to go in there and say it like it is. Never mind. I love my job.
Are you pumped that smoking's cool again? Have you been following this? You've been paying attention?
Well, I'm trying to quit,
Smoking
so I'm not pumped about it. You mean smoking's cool because vaping has now been found out to be kind of shitty for you too?
Like the Hollywood kids are smoking again now and stuff. Like there's
Yeah.
pictures of them smoking after parties and shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm not pumped about that because I'm trying to quit, so I don't need any help. Like,
Joining a bunch of kids coming up. Oh, you're so cool. Look
yeah, I
at
don't
you,
really hang
smokes."
out with. I don't have like groups of kids coming up to
No,
me
no,
with
they
the
do.
latest fads.
When you're walking around downtown smoking, they're gonna come
By
up.
the
to
way, Thompson, smoking's back.
Did you hear? Did you
I
hear?
gotta stop hanging out with you fucking teens.
Go give me some cigarettes.
Tired of hearing about all these trends. Is it back though?
It seems to be. It
I'm
seems
trying to
be
quit.
Like, what they're doing.
It's got to. I don't know. I feel like because of all the TV shows and movies, smoking does look cool.
It does.
It's to me it smells in a way that I could never get into it as much. I didn't like the smell, but then sometimes like you see it in it's like with vaping, it always looks like you're kind of sucking on a USB pen
Yeah.
stick. So smoking does infinitely look cooler.
And smoking, it looks like you're taking a second for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going through something.
Yeah.
And also Canadian smokers are like, you're so like to be able to do that at all weather. Like the amount of people you see huddled in various places, like in like
When you showed up, I was huddled in a various place.
exactly you getting the rain was like pissing on you. It was
Yeah.
like no, I'm smoking.
And my cigarette was bone dry.
I always used to be really jealous of smokers because when I had an office job, I was
Continue. That's just spill number one. Did we get that on camera? Check the spill cam.
because when I was in an office job, they would have like loads of extra break time. Because I couldn't go, can I go and stand outside
Yeah.
for 5 minutes and just look at the birds?
Oh, yeah.
They'd be like, you weirdo. But if I
That's
was like,
because
can
birds
I,
are women there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You know, I just go gawk at a couple of ladies walking by.
Do you think people think I'm a pervert?
It's like binoculars in my drawer under my desk.
That's right.
But and then the other thing too is I feel like when you're in a nightclub or in a bar, then the smoke like it is loud and is kind of crazy. All the smokers are outside getting to know each other and bonding. And I always felt like that was I used to go and stand out there just to like go, hey, I'm just going to chat to people because I always felt like it was a good place to get out from. So I know that I
And all
think
the
this,
smokers are like, who's this fucking narc?
exactly. Can I just watch you smoke?
It's my thing.
Exactly.
I got these binoculars. Don't worry about
This
it.
guy over here with the nice skin is coughing.
There's a bunch of articles written about how smoking is becoming cool again because Gen Z thinks drinking alcohol is lame. And with all the pop culture and nostalgia being like late 90s, early 2000s right now, and everybody was smoking in shows and movies and stuff,
Yeah, it was
music
so
videos, everybody's like, oh, that's the thing we're going to do instead of drink.
It's cool.
Wait till they realize how much better it is to smoke while you're drinking.
Oh,
They have no idea. They're missing out on half the
Yeah,
battle.
that's what they didn't get. Like, we were doing that.
Yeah, everyone started smoking because they were drinking, and it's fun to smoke while you're drinking.
Yeah, but nothing better than a drunk sick.
Or because you
fucking
work night
kids.
shifts at a gas station.
Well, we all get different stories out of it.
Yeah, but now all of a sudden, did he say if you work night shift at a gas
Yes.
station? That's one we haven't heard.
Yeah, I know. I've heard 78 different jobs from this guy. He's worked every job for 2.5 days or something.
You remember the movie Big Fish? Anyway, it's about
No.
a guy with it's about a guy with a bunch of different lives or something
Oh
like
no,
that.
no, I don't. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, it's
Anyway, go home and watch Big Fish, and then come
I
back
will.
and we'll retape this. We'll do this in post.
Let me just go do my homework.
We told you to watch Big Fish before you come in here.
no, I
God
think,
damn it.
I think
One
I forgot.
thing.
I forgot to tell him to watch Big Fish.
Ah, you son of a
Damn
bitch.
it.
Shouldn't have left that to you. Knew better. Did you smoke? You never smoked at any point then, I guess, eh?
I like kind of. was around people who were,
Yeah.
but I just never got into it. I love just beer and rum. I just never felt like I needed it. So I was like,
I'm good, fellas. I just like being around.
yeah, no,
You guys smoke.
yeah.
Let's be here.
And I can't. I don't know why. It never made me. It just messed with my head a little bit, and I don't know. Just some people just don't take to it. And I was one of those people. So
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
really a smoker. I smoke cigarettes
Yeah.
with these guys because it's fun, and I
Yeah.
feel cool when I do it.
exactly, just want to
the
fit
whole
in.
reason.
Just want to fit.
I feel cool having a cigarette.
I mean, you look cool. Have I told you look cool? Is that what you want to hear? You look cool.
Yes, I do. I do want to hear
Otter
that.
tell me he looks cool when he smokes.
You look pretty sick, dude.
Thanks, buddy.
We were talking about
Hear
it.
that,
We were
kids?
talking about it on the way out here, but I didn't know if you wanted to hear it. So now that I know, dude, you look cool when you smoke.
We
Man.
want to encourage you to smoke, but you look pretty goddamn badass.
You should start an Instagram account or a TikTok where it's just you and you don't say anything. You just look into the camera smoking.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
That was the
kids
first
will love
4
it.
years of Instagram for me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it'd be even better though is if we got somebody hot to do it, and then we just paid them to do it. And took
Yeah.
Because I feel like the me's not really gonna have the same effect. But if we got someone chiseled, just smoke with their shirt off,
Absolutely.
just a hoodie with no shirt underneath, smoking,
Yeah.
we make some money. Just intersperse every fourth video on Instagram now. It's just gonna be some
Exactly.
hot dude smoking.
But do we want to be those guys?
Yeah, I'm
The
a-
hot hoodie smoking guy?
Oh, we take pictures.
I say yes.
Yeah, 100%. Anything but this.
Be like, you guys, the guys behind hoodie smoking guys? Yeah, we picked up that fucking slut. That guy's a fucking total babe slut, and he loves smoking. Doesn't care about showing off this part.
We keep them in the basement most of the time.
Keep him in the basement, drag him up, give him a dart, and say, make money.
AI influencers are a thing now, aren't they? There's
Oh,
people
yeah.
making money from. Just do that. Let's just do an AI.
I mean, we've just
Not
set
the
it
worst
into a
idea.
mic, so they've
Yeah.
AI's already started making
You
it.
know,
It's
with
probably
that-
making money already. God damn
We're
it,
gonna
AI.
deepfake all of this with just people who look kind of like us but better.
Yeah.
Slightly better. Just hours of work to deepfake us. Just be like 20% better looking. Not even that much different.
Will yours look like Ben Affleck? It'll just be actual Ben Affleck.
That's right. We're gonna get a lot of just celebrity impersonators. We're gonna pay millions of dollars for celebrities to come re-record this word for word.
Oh,
just
yeah.
whatever. I was ran out of steam.
Yeah, just
Stop
that's
caring.
enough.
Just, you know what I'm getting at. They're gonna lip sync it, cut it, print it. What?
ADR.
There you go. Yeah, I need you into the mic. You son of a bitch. I can never get over the hand-rolled cigarettes that everybody smokes over there either. That's ridiculous.
I think people they're like, oh, it's cheaper to roll your own cigarettes,
Yeah, you
but
are
it's
a cheap group.
it's like a real fucking project to
a
like.
lot.
And also, you'll see people and they'll be like this on a bus or something, and they got like the filter and they're trying to roll it in, and
yeah,
like
yeah.
That's
it's-
rough.
And
Ridiculous looking.
the cigarettes they roll like smell really rough.
Oh,
as
those
well.
are rough.
Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and again, you see someone smoking with them without the filter too, and you're like, "What
Yeah.
are people doing?"
Oh, that's rough.
But I don't. I guess it's like it's like an IKEA wardrobe is a sense of pride. You built it. so-
It's shitty, but I made it.
exactly.
And somebody sees you with one of those little hangy cigarettes. It's not even straight. It's just hangy. Looks like a cartoon cigarette.
Yeah.
It's all hangy and fucked
Droopy
up.
dog. It looks like the advertisement for dick pills. How are you with the Canadian accents? You any good at picking out?
Newfoundland's the easiest one
Yeah,
by far.
100%.
And then it kind of guess Nova Scotia and like Cape Breton. I'm kind of getting to know those a bit because
Okay.
is where I am, I guess.
Yeah.
But then once you Quebec's easy.
Yeah, fair.
That's another easy one. But once you start getting past like Ontario and further west, I haven't quite developed.
I
a
bet
ear
you
for them.
down where me and Andre are from, the locals there would throw you for a loop.
Oh really?
Is it Nova
We got
Scotia?
pretty thick South Shore accent.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like it can get pretty wild.
They
Oh,
sound
really?
it sounds like cartoon fishermen.
Can you hit us with a bit of it?
Sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. Like I can't really do it. It is like I have to be around like 2 or 3 of like Andre and Kyle. Like I don't know if I can reproduce it.
That's fair. I mean, you can try. Fucking put your heart into it for a second.
I don't really know how to do it. It's like, I don't really know. I'll tell you what.
If you get, if it comes
I'm
to
gonna
you.
think on it while we do this, and then while we do it, if I can pepper it in there, I'll be like, I'll say it.
Can you tell an Alberta accent from an Ontario accent? Either of you? Can you?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I can. Maybe in Alberta, like a really thick Alberta.
Yeah.
one. They got like that stupid thick oil worker kind of accent. I can maybe.
I think I
pick
can
that
tell
out.
that.
Yeah.
As soon as they start saying like slurs and stuff, I'm like Alberta.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. Sometimes I really struggle with like once you get past Ontario West, like the difference between that and American, which is probably an awful thing to say, but I just haven't got a
Midwest American's similar.
Yeah, I haven't got a bunch of it. But in the UK, you just drive 3 miles and the accent's totally different.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous.
Some of them are just insane. Some
Yeah.
of them, I couldn't believe. I remember
Yeah.
the most haunting thing I remember with that whole country is staying in like when I first get there, you stay in the hotels, and the hotel rooms are like the size of this chair, and you're in like some shitty like 6-room hotel. And I just remember some old cleaning lady like ramming on the door, and I was asleep, and I just remember all I hear is like this banshee. Oh, do you want your room cleaned?
Jesus Christ.
And that's what woke me up. That's what still haunts me.
That really
Forever.
fucking brought my shoulders together.
Imagine being in a dead sleep. Dump, dump, dump. Oh. That was like a week or two of me being no, I'm not made for this.
I'm not made for this.
It's too much.
I was doing a BBC podcast in like North Wales, and there's this town called Bala,
Okay.
and it's on this huge lake, and right in the town, everything in the town it kind of looks like, I don't know, like it's like a scene from like Harry Potter. Everything's made out of this grey
I
grey
can't lie,
stone.
just because of your voice, I just watched the latest Game of Thrones things, and I just picture you in like old Game of Thrones. Just such a simple dude, and I hear your voice, and I'm like, man, this is crazy where this guy's from. You're like, in the town, I'm like, man, these towns are crazy.
But it was a hotel, and it was in a pub, and the pub was like 300 years old, so we had all these weird little rooms, and we two of the crew we had were sharing like a room with 2 twin beds, except the toilet was just there next to one of the beds.
No. Oh no.
Oh, jail style.
I don't like
So
that.
there was a sink next to it, so there was no separate, like it was just there. So we got so many pictures of one of them sat on it and the other like laid on their bed reading a magazine. So
Oh my lord.
I'll have to dig it out for you.
Yeah, send that to us if you can. We'll put it in the episode.
It was called I think it was called the White Lion. The
Oh,
pub was
God,
called,
of
which
course
is
it was.
yeah, it was just a classic Game of
Oh,
Thrones
that's
name.
amazing.
Buddy, those pubs are so funny to me because like you go there, if you show up to a pub at like 9 p.m., the lights are brighter than here. Like it's like being in a living room. There's carpet on the floor.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like being at a wedding every time. It's like being at like a wedding reception. Everybody's hammered. There's just the ugliest people making out in like and there's kids around. Like it's the weirdest feeling. I never got comfortable with like the pub feel. Like it's nice on like at lunchtime. But at night, I just can't, like, turn the lights down, for the love of God. We're all ugly. Please. Everybody's hammered. It's a mess.
Well, when we went back to our old house to visit our old neighbours last summer when we went to visit, there's a really old pub just around the corner from the house, walking distance.
Nice.
Called the Three Horseshoes, and like my kids, we were sat in the pub, which is essentially like a bar, and my kids were like, "Can I get another drink?" I was like, "Yeah, go on." So I gave him like £5, and he was like, "What? I can just go and order at the bar?" Because my son was like 10 at the time, and I was like, "Yeah, it's fine. It's a pub, so kids can just go up to the bar and order drinks and stuff. Like they won't sell them alcohol unless unless you got a lock in and they know them."
I'll tell you, as somebody who's a bartender right now, if a kid came up to the bar and tried to order a fucking Pepsi, like he was a little cowboy, I'd be like, fuck, I hate this joint.
Keep the change, old man.
Exactly. But they got an old sign in that pub, and it's like, I don't know if it's if it's actually from there or reproduction, and it's got like what's the rules are on there of the rules of the tavern, and it's like an oldie sign, and one of the lines is "no slap and tickle of the wenches," which was. And my kids are like, "What does that mean?" And I'm like,
I'm not telling you if you're old enough to figure it out on your own. In the meantime, good rule for life.
"Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't slap and tickle the wenches.
No,
but
no.
You shouldn't be told that either.
Just pay the man for his fizzle bizzle. Or whatever you guys call pop over there. I don't know. He said it was like Harry Potter.
1 dram of squizzle bizzle, please.
That'll be 1 shilling.
All that quid for that?
Oh, that's so funny.
Chris, you got a beer?
Yeah, I'll get you a beer. Can you tell all the British accents apart?
Can I tell Yeah, pretty easy, yeah. But I think like even I don't know what it is. Is it just like there's so many different towns and places have so many different accents? Yeah. But then once you get to like say I went to Newcastle.
Yeah.
I'd be like, they sound like they're from Newcastle. But once you get to Newcastle, there would be like 5 accents within Newcastle.
That's fair.
I wouldn't know, but if you lived in Newcastle, you probably know all those accents.
Yeah, that's the worst one too. I feel for me, I can't understand anybody from Newcastle.
It's amazing. I love that accent.
It's so. I remember this is the only one because I got pretty good by the time I got there.
Yeah.
Being able to at least understand what people were saying. But I remember we sat in a pub. Me and Suzanne sat in a pub in Newcastle, and we like took turns at each table, being like, "All right, I'm gonna try to listen to these people talk." Like I can't. I got 0 words of whatever the fuck they just said. 0 words.
Yeah.
Can't even kind of understand them.
Well, I had to get my permanent residency in Canada. I had to do an English test to prove I could speak English.
Oh yeah.
But then when you sit in a pub like that, you kind of get it. It's like,
Yeah, there's some people there that I
exactly.
definitely couldn't understand.
yeah. But it was terrifying to prove that I could speak English. Like the only language I could speak, I was going to sit and test circumstances.
Imagine you failed.
There was a very real risk because I'm dyslexic. So
I don't know how to tell you this, but you can't speak your language. We can't let you into Canada. Fuck, that's funny. I didn't realize they made you take a test.
Yeah, that's crazy.
for permanent residency, I think like if work permits and stuff are different, but like if you want permanent residency, you got to be like not a criminal, able to
Is it
speak.
vice versa? Like if we go over there, do we have to be like take a test to be like, well, I have a visual, please?
exactly. They do. Well, that's the thing. If I'm going to go for citizenship, I've got to like do a quiz on like, hey, what's the year of Confederation, and who was the third Prime Minister of Canada? And I think you have to do the same in the UK for.
How long was
citizenship.
Coronation? When was Coronation Street started?
Exactly.
It's a long time. That shows
50s, I think, wasn't it?
Draw a picture of Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
No, that's Boris Yeltsin. I always get those confused. Who's in charge of England now? Starmer?
Keir Starmer. He's I don't know. They said they wanted a boring leader and they got one, and now they're angry they've got a boring leader. So
They're always mad about everything.
I know.
That's one thing I could never fit in over there, because everybody over there complained about the country the whole time, and then as soon as you go there and complain about the country, they're like, well, just leave if you don't like it then.
Exactly.
Christ, all you do is moan about this place.
Yeah, this place is a piece of shit. And what you fucking say?
It's our piece of shit.
yeah.
Buddy, I remember sitting on one guy's hometown. I didn't know it was his hometown. And made fun of it. Like, people get actually mad.
Oh,
They're actually like,
yeah.
no, my shitty town's great. Fuck off.
Well, to be fair, if I was just sitting in a bar in Halifax and then some British guy came in, he's like, Liverpool, Nova Scotia's a piece of shit. I'd be like, hey, fuck off. I don't think it's that great, but fuck you for saying it.